This is Soros Subedi. I'm the MBA student for Grand Canyon University, and I'm presenting the extended executive summary for company Starbucks to the class and Professor Mary McDonald. Starbucks was founded in 1971, and it opened its first store in Seattle, Washington. It's a global organization that operates as a premier roaster, marketer, and retailer of specialty coffee. It also offers licensed outlets and partnerships worldwide. Starbucks has stood out over these years in its effort for greater social good. Its mission and vision statements reflect that. The mission and vision statements illustrate the core values of Starbucks, and they align with the Christian concept, putting others before oneself. They also give employees meaning to their work and make ethical and moral sense. The first section of our strategic plan includes analysis and recommendations on the improvement of both vision and mission statements. These are the new proposed vision and mission statements. With these new statements, Starbucks growth will be seen through customer and employee satisfaction, the meeting of profitability goals, and the social and environmental impacts from the strategy. The EFE metrics. The second section of our strategic plan uses the analysis of the EFE metrics and the CPM, competitive profile metrics. Here, the number one opportunity for Starbucks is the potential for increasing global consumption of coffee, especially when Asia and Asia Pacific region bounce back from COVID-19 pandemic. This is confirmed by SWOT metrics later, and it recommends that Starbucks needs to capitalize on this opportunity. It also identifies some threats, as you can see here, like competition from small shops, larger rivals like McDonald's and Dunkin' Donuts, home brewing, and supply chain disruptions from wars and pandemics. I think Starbucks should address these concerns. So CPM for Starbucks, it shows that Starbucks ranks higher in customer service and commitment to quality products, customer loyalty, and market share. These factors actually are critical to maintaining competitive advantage and sustainability. However, we can see that Starbucks lags in price competitiveness, advertising, and some market penetration. So the next section involves analysis of historical ratios or financial ratios. You can see the current ratio, liquidity, the liquidity ratios like current ratio and quick ratio are negative. These are because of the stock repurchases that Starbucks did. However, the asset turnover ratios improved year over year, indicating that the company is using its fixed and total assets to generate revenue more effectively. So internal factor evaluation shows that Starbucks had 11% revenue increase in 2022 compared to 2021. US market expansion by 6% also signifies its market presence and growth potential. However, you can see a major weakness shown by the IFE metrics is the overdependence of Starbucks on the US market. To mitigate this dependence on US market, Starbucks must prioritize a geographic diversification by expanding into unexplored international markets. So the SWOT metrics. The purpose of creating SWOT metrics strategies is to leverage the existing strengths of Starbucks, capitalize on its present opportunities, and enhance its prospects for the future. Here you can see Starbucks has a huge opportunity to expand into Asia and Asia Pacific markets. So BCG metrics, it helps Starbucks to visualize its product portfolio and make strategic decisions about how to allocate the resources. This shows that the divisions in the US, Canada, Japan, and UK have the highest market share and highest growth rate. and they require continued investment. Internal, external metrics. You can see, there's a big bubble of beverages, because beverages are the major revenue maker for Starbucks. Beverages fall under the grow and build reason of the IE metrics as shown here. Packaged coffee, royalty, and license fees are also important part of revenue stream for Starbucks, and they also need constant focus and more investment for market penetration, market development, and product development. So Starbucks, however, must minimize further investment, but not completely exit the food division. I think the Starbucks must think about opening new counters inside various malls and stores like Target, Macy's, and Kohl's. So the space matrix, it shows that the Starbucks is in the aggressive quadrant. Therefore, Starbucks, being a leader player in the coffee industry, it must use aggressive strategies to sustain its dominant position and enhance profitability. Grand strategy metrics. So the grand strategy metrics shows that Starbucks belongs to the quadrant 1, which is an excellent strategic position. The divisions in China, US, and Canada, they also fall under the same quadrant. Like any successful company, Starbucks must invest more resources into quadrant 1 businesses in regards to market penetration, market development, and product development. So QSP, as you can see here, the QSP and the GSM just we talked about, they both re-emphasize that Starbucks should focus more on business expansion and growth within the US, maybe by 10%, but must not ignore expanding its businesses in Asia. So the perceptual map for Starbucks compares itself to its competitors in the coffee industry through price and customer service. Here you can see Starbucks occupies the right upper quadrant of the map with greater customer service, but with a higher price. Therefore, Starbucks must revamp the marketing strategy to focus on marketing Starbucks as a socially responsible company. So financing with analysis of EPS and EBIT. The graph and the table here clearly shows that the Starbucks must use debt rather than common stock to finance the recommended strategies. This will limit dilution and also allow flexibility within the capital structure. So debt over stocks. So how does the projected financial statement looks like for Starbucks from 2023 to 2025 based on the impact of our proposed strategies? Here you can see the projected balance sheet shows that the Starbucks growth strategies will enhance its financial position. There is a noticeable increase in liquidity while accounts receivable and inventory level remains stable. So how is Starbucks committed to greater social good? As I mentioned earlier in the previous slides, Starbucks is committed to greater social good and Christian worldview. Starbucks' commitment to the greater social good gives the company a competitive advantage in the industry. Some of the initiatives of Starbucks include ESG strategies, the Starbucks Foundation, the hunger relief programs, racial and social equity, pay equity for all genders, mental health program, which is also called Lyra, and Starbucks College Achievement Plan. So in conclusion, overall, this Starbucks demonstrates remarkable financial strength and stability, supported by outstanding leadership, innovation, teamwork, commitment to greater social good, and clear vision. So these factors position Starbucks to effectively execute its growth strategies and surpass the financial expectations. The company's strategic plan not only supports expansion, but also it ensures its continued dominance in the coffee industry and beverage industry. Here are the references I used for these slides. And thank you for listening and watching my video.